Well, I've got Peggy with me here. She is
Yes.
101 years old.
Good morning.
We're going to get some amazing life advice and wisdom from you.
I hope.
Okay, so first question I've got is, what is one book you think everyone should read?
Well, as I'm not a reader, but maybe the Bible. I have a friendship book. Has all kinds of little writings in it for every day. My nephew gives it to me every Christmas. He gave it to my mom up to the time she passed, and that would be about maybe 50 years, 25, and I've been receiving since then. So that'd be about 50 years.
Wow, awesome.
Beautiful poems.
Looking back, what advice would you give your younger self?
I've always been very active, and that's what I would say. Be active, be interested in what you're doing, and that's what I've tried to do. Be interested in people.
Before we started rolling,
Yes.
you said this is a new experience and you've never done anything like this before. And I think it just, to your point of be interested and say yes and try new things, here you are at 101 years old, still
Yes.
trying something new.
I can't believe I've made it this far. I've gone through a lot of illness, but I fought it. I've had cancer a couple of times, and other little things, but I've got over it, and I fought it, and I said, I'm going to live. You pray to God that you're going to. Of course, with my family, that helped too. My nephews, nieces. I've had a good life.
What's the secret to a long, happy, fulfilled life?
Just being yourself. Be yourself and enjoy what's around you.
Why do you think people struggle with being themselves?
I don't know. Maybe they're not happy in what they're doing.
What advice would you have for young people who are trying to find fulfillment and happiness?
I would say keep moving. This is what I tell them. Keep moving. Enjoy it. Enjoy what's around you. Because of everything here to make you happy, to do things. This is why they have exercise, to keep you moving. And that's what I keep saying. Just keep moving.
How do you stay engaged, excited, happy for life? Like you've got an amazing energy at 101 years old. How do you keep the joy and excitement every day?
I enjoy everything. I go to exercise every day. We all have good time.
What's some of the best life advice you've ever received?
Be happy.
I love how you have a very positive and optimistic view on life.
During the war years, one brother was overseas for 4 years. My other two brothers were around Canada. But through those years, I worked assembling binoculars and then shift work. So it's been a good life, you know. I can't complain.
How would you define success?
Myself, I try to be kind, lovable. I love people.
How do you want to be remembered?
of a lovable person. I love people. I'll do anything for them if I could. And I hope my family, I'm sure, remembers the things we did. As children, I looked after them part-time, and we always had a good time. Lots of laughs.
Do you have a regret that you learned a valuable lesson from?
Not really. I've had a good life. I had friends, and I stayed home. And I looked after my mother. When my brothers and sisters left home, got married, and we had a good life together. So I couldn't wish for a better life than what I've had. And of course, coming to Del Manor has helped. I've had a good life here. And I hope I still do.
What did you learn from each of your parents?
From home?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I was brought up with 3 brothers and 2 sisters. And we had our little arguments, naturally. But nothing serious. And we all had good times. My mom, no matter who came, there's always room for one more. No matter who's at the table. And I guess I learned that from my mother. My dad passed away when I was quite young, so I didn't know too much. But I'm sure he was what I do remember, he was very strict.
Is there something you're looking forward to in the next year?
Yeah, my 102nd birthday. I'm hoping to make my 102nd birthday.
Are you going to have a party? What are you going to do?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I've had a party. My nephew, Brian, arranged my 100th, my 101st. So I've had parties. I was born on my mother's birthday. Something you never forget. And we were very close. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hoping I make 102. And good health.
If you think about this video will live a long time and your great grandkids are getting to see, Peggy for the first time, what would you want to tell them, or what would you want them to know?
That I love them all. That's all. If we don't see one another, I still love you. Their parents, tell them what we did. Had a good time.
Can you think of a decision you made earlier on that you're proud of, or a moment where you had to be courageous, where you were afraid to do something and you did it? Is there a story or decision you had to make?
I mean, life hasn't been easy, but whatever came up, I fought through it, tried to look on the bright side.
How do you remember to stay on the bright side?
Be positive. I love everybody around me. I don't know.
You have such a warm personality and a very kind energy. I think people would aspire to it. To be 101 and still be full of life and happiness and positivity and energy.
Yeah.
I think is amazing.
And I feel so good. I have a friend now who just moved to Calgary, but we keep in touch But we're 30 years we've been friends, going out walking. Just keep going.
Is there a final message or story that you'd like to share that's on your heart that people might enjoy to hear?
I guess there's a lot of story with my nephews and nieces. We always had a great time, even today. And all those young men today, when I looked at them as babies, I think they never forget the things we did and things I did for them. I love them all.
What's a lesson that you hope they took from you?
Well, I hope they've learned a lot. Just be kind. Be kind to everybody. Because you treat people the way you'd like to be treated. And that's the way it works.
What did you do for work when you're in your working days?
I worked as a sonographer. I worked in an office for 42 years. After the war, Second World War, I went to Shaw's Business School, took a course. I got a job. I stayed at that job for 42 years. I could run the office. I'm in touch with a gentleman in Prince Edward Island that used to work for the company. Once in a while, I'll phone him, see how things are going. He says he doesn't know anybody but me that worked there, like keep in touch. So I had a good job. And when I retired, they said, "Why are you retiring?" I said, "Well, it's about time." I was 65. And just enjoy myself. Life has been good. It ups and downs, but you make it.
Amazing. Well, thank you for joining us here today.
Well, this is an experience.
You did great. And I hope you have an amazing 102nd birthday.
Thank you.
And a huge party.
Big one.
Amazing. Thank you, Peggy.
To see another amazing interview in our Elder series and get more life advice and wisdom, check the video right there next to me. I think you'll love it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
So I've got Gordon here with me, 90 years old, and we're going to get some of his life advice and wisdom for the world. You ready, Gordon?
Absolutely.